How's it going? Matt, it's good to see you, buddy. Give me a moment to switch the scene. Yeah, I was thinking of I was at work today, and I was thinking of what kind of run we can do. I'm gonna be making a new character. It's gonna be hardcore, and it's gonna be just about as far as we can. We'll see if we can get up to level 100. No kidding. I was actually thinking about it. I've never full on made an Inquisitor. Tell me about it. Is that just like straight up DPS? Does it have a lot of crowd control? As you can see, my Kabbalist, I made a Necromancer. Oh, glass cannon. Ooh, that's fun. I gotta try that one. This time, I haven't messed around with a. I'm gonna try for a lifesteal build. See if how far we can get with that. I suspect we're gonna have a lot of problems. But yeah, let's take a gander. Let's get that started. Veteran, hardcore, name. Oh, it's a good knifey name. Ah, Jack. Boom. Now, we're ready for the legacy of Jack. Alright, let's get started. Ah. Don't you dare.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this. But the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us Ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your prophet opened the way, and now we return to claim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The Ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
I forgot how good that intro was. I usually skip it whenever I make a new character. Yeah, one thing I like about ARPGs like this is they just have no chill. They take themselves so seriously.
Still
Alright.
drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
I'll be on my way then. Ah, yes. It has been a while since I popped this one on. Might take a little warm-up. Hopefully I don't die quite immediately. Got rift gates.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death.
Oh no, 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 no.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the Burial Hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the Burial Hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Okay.
You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, There will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms, too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
I'll find what's reanimating those corpses. Man, this is gonna be awesome. I'm already planning what kind of character I'm gonna be making, so there's that. Skills? No. Trying to relearn the hotkeys. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing the two-sword deal. Dual wielding. I actually really like how the health works in this game. How you basically have like a stamina bar over the regular bar. Yeah, Nightblade. But the focus is going to be on lifesteal damage. I suspect I'm going to have a lot of trouble with undead, but everything else will just be eaten alive. Ah! So I'm thinking either a Nightblade cultist or Nightblade something else. I'll have to look at it to see what my secondary will be. I basically only got halfway on this idea. And mind you, a lot of this is probably subject to change, merely because, you know, maybe I'll find an item or a skill that really works for me. Yeah. But I don't think I've made a successful Nightblade. Alright. What we got here? Nope, don't want it. This down here. Got the Expo. There we go. Alright, let's get started. Nightblade. Yeah, I don't know what my secondary will be. Okay, what do we got? Dual blades, along with the most fundamental skills. Dual wielding bonus. Cool, so that's a must. Oh, you know, I've never actually done a poison build either. I'll put thought into it. Lifesteal or poison, whichever comes first. You know, poison might have actually a lot of different options for it. Sure. Cool. I don't know. I'm of the mind of just moving forward and committing to something once I get to it. If I get like a really good poison weapon or a good lifesteal weapon, we'll make a decision then. It's too early in. I think. I think the gunplay is really good in this game, but practically all my characters have used guns. Look. Open this house. There we go. Relearning the hotkeys. Which I don't know. I've seen people with like different playstyles. Like a lot of people very frequently just blitz through the game and get as fast as possible. I've very much been of somebody who just kind of, you know, explore the map, kill everything you can, get as much XP as you can, and just kind of proceed from there. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. The respecs is a good option. So I think it's a good option to straight up just try something, see if it works or not. Alright, we got a lure bug. Yes. So my last character was working heavily into like the two-handed weapons, and for the life of me, I could not find any for the longest time. I mean, until much later in the game. But yeah, now I feel like I'm finding all of the, you know, heavy weapons, two-handers. Wait, what the hell am I doing? The shield is awesome, but I have a second weapon. What's this? 18, 12, obviously. There. Faster attack speed, always better. I think a big part of it for me too is the setting. Like you know, how often do you get this kind of like pseudo fantasy gothic world that, you know, seems to be a cross between colonial cowboys versus, like, you know, sorcery. I thought it was fairly unique. Oh, and it's post-apocalyptic on top of it. Alright, we're laughing. Alright, let's see what we got. Veil clouds. Slowing movements. Alacrity technique, which will be unleashed bursts of phantasmal blades. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Burst. Oh, there we go. Vitality damage. Interesting. Let's go for this guy here. Next level. Like I said, I may have played this before, but I am kind of blind on the Nightblade skills. I haven't really messed around with them. I'm normally very fond in pet builds. My highest level was definitely a pet build. But I do like DPS mages. Like, you know, you have your big spell, your attack. So we'll see if I can get, like, just an aura of death with this guy. Alright, I'll take an axe. I like axes. Hell yeah. Let's get some more cunning. Oh, what's up, Lo? How you doing? Necro Shaman? Nah, this was a Necro... I was a Kabbalist, so it was a Necro... Yeah, I don't remember what my secondary was. I'll have to look at him. You know, it kind of does. This one's Grim Dawn. It's a, in my opinion, and also a, I believe a, in many ways, Mad Hat agrees with me. I mean, I would say it's pretty superior to D3. Made by the same guys who made Titan Quest. Or, not Titan Quest, no, yeah, it is Titan Quest. I sometimes do, but my opinion is arbitrary. But this is a hardcore character. I should really remember that. And not play so risky. I'm used to playing fast and loose. But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how often I want to go to the store. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So we're going for, like, the do-wield build. What do you think? Should I read out all of these? I mean, I feel like we'd be there all day if I read out every single log. I'll leave it up to you guys. Let's get some buffs going. Or perks. Yeah, no, I agree, and I do love the lore. It is a huge fundamental part of the game, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll say the jury's out, and if you guys feel the need to hear it, we'll dive into it. Oh, and Lo, and anybody else who comes in, I'm always going to be open to questions. I may not be an expert at this game, but I am somewhat a veteran to it. So, I mean, please, I'll answer whatever I can. I love how that I can kick a door and it just shatters to pieces. That's also another thing you don't get in a lot of ARPGs, just that it being populated with, like, buildings and such. Like, you know, it's like I'm in the middle of a town. I got a general store here. I was just in a tavern, stuff like that. It really adds a lot of character to it. And then we got these hounds right outside. Alright, that'd be really strong. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Let's give this one a shot. See what... Wait, what? It's like a ranged attack. Interesting. I thought it was going to be like an aura. Huh. We'll give it a shot. See how we feel about it. Yeah! Oh, absolutely. Like, there's a lot of dungeons you can find. Like, a lot of little Easter eggs. There's a bunch of hidden stuff. Matt, have you actually found a lot of the, like, Easter egg items that are kind of hidden in the game? If I remember where they are, I'll try to point them out. It's been a while. Oh, good, a winery. There's also just how deep you can get in the sub-factions as well. It's just like, you know, every little place and person you meet has a faction. And, you know, they may or may not like each other. That's right, put that on your head! And, like, later in the game, you get factions that are mutually exclusive. And pretty much everybody is bastards, is kind of the story that leans into. Alright, I've been on this half of the river for far too long. That's a hell of a cooldown. Maybe that'll be a better opener. Oh, that's a very dead dog. Interesting. It's not really wooing me. Doesn't have that oomph. Ah, screw it. Alright, and also, love and hate it, or hate it, there is a fantastic quality of life thing in this game, if I can find it. It is the... Here we go. The loot filter, my personal favorite. Let's cross off common, because I don't think I need anything of that. I love the loot filter so much. Hello. We're all gonna die out here. Calm down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down at Devil's Crossing. You know, the old prison. But supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenging around Lower Crossing. Figured it would be safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. Thought I can't hear... Though I can't hear their maddening skittering anymore, I suppose I have to have you to thank for that. It doesn't matter, though. The area is overrun with dead. We won't make it 5 feet without being surrounded. I suppose I could open a rift gate. A what? Isn't that one of those things that are pouring out of? Well, sort of, but mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've been seen up in Burrich. But you don't seem to have the look of a taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. See you back at Devil's Crossing. Farewell. Just a random NPC having problems. Just so you could, you know, feel like a hero. I also like the color saturation of this game. It's like not way too dark. Kind of like some horror games where, you know, the umbral blackness of pitch is the only thing you can really see. But having that as an aesthetic choice. Yeah, but this one here is pretty interesting. Still early on, still on the first quest, but we'll see if I just get so unceremoniously slaughtered. I mean, I'm confident. I think I'll have problems once I start meeting skeletons, but until then... yeah. What? That's not a night. Fine. Good day, sir. You take that damage with you and leave. I mean, the bugs and the zombies fighting each other, that's a plus. Good day to you, sir. Okay, okay. Level in the nick of time. Alright. Let's do that quick level up, because it helps so much. What does this do? 8 piercing damage, 5 piercing, dual wielding bonus, enables dual wield melee weapons. Yeah, I guess it just increases your piercing damage. And cold damage. Ah. Maybe making a cold frickin' assassin would be awesome? It's so tempting. Now this here's a random random cave. It's considered... I actually need to get out of the poisoned water. A dangerous domain. I will explain that in a moment. Once I feel like I'm not accosted. Look. Oh, God.
That skill's not ready.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a huge cooldown between potions. Oh my God. Alright, not used to playing a melee character. Whew, that got hairy. And to hell with you two. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it, but I've, the new expansion for this game, like, even after 10 years, they're still coming up with new games, which is impressive. Health, you should be going up, not down, please. Does not have penetration. Yes, but let's take a look here. Dangerous domain. So this is basically a random area that has a modifier. So basically the modifier here... Wait, unassigned points. For skill... Wait, really? Oh, right. Let's boost our HP. Physique does that. And then... Yeah, let's do it twice. But yeah, this one's void marked. Players' experience is slowed. Oh, that sucks. Oh, okay. Just different casting time. That's not so bad. But the domains change in severity. Whoa! You know, the range of that's not great. And I might die. How do I approach this guy? Oh, miss! He's 2 levels above me. Ah! You know what? I bid you good day, sir. I will be back. Good lord. Oh no, that was with the expansion. I don't know how long you played, but they have an entire different expansion like map. Let's see if it actually shows up here. Give me a moment. See if I can kind of. So we got local map, but yeah, it's an entire different campaign, which is kind of cool. But the Dangerous Domains came up with that. They got like a different class. This entire campaign. I've actually never gone through this expansion campaign, just mainly because I love the main campaign so much. But I think, I'm not even sure if it's an update or a DLC that's coming out, the new one. I have no idea what to expect with it. So my plan with this playthrough, assuming, you know, let's say miraculously everything goes well and I survive and I beat the game. So the main playthrough, my goal is to, oh, not the expansion. Yeah. But yeah, my goal is to go through the main campaign on the first playthrough. New Game Plus, I'm going to try to pursue through the, you know, full thing, just mainly because that one's completely blind. I'm going through the main campaign on my first run, mainly because I kind of know what to expect. And, you know, since this is a hardcore something challenge, then I need to stack some things to my benefit. But that's the aim. We'll see if that works. We'll see if we even get that far. I'm pretty sure that something will, you know, just demolish me. Like these fire guys. Like, screw you. Why? Yep. I definitely need something with aura. Like, these daggers are nice, but I don't know. Alright, I am out of stamina. So, low, this is for your benefit if you haven't seen this before. The health is kind of cool. So you got your basic HP, but then there's an overlay ability. In fact, I might teleport back to do that. Overlay ability, so that's your stamina. So basically, if you take hits but you have stamina, if you get out of combat, your stamina will go down, but your health goes up. And it's just basically like how hungry you are or something like that. Alright, who's the shopkeep? You!
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
What are you buying? Gonna keep all that stuff. Now, Matt, say Kind of funny that you mentioned glass cannons and all that, because I very often forget to focus on defense. So I do end up relatively fragile while just doing offensive amounts of damage. Ah. Oh, good.
See you
I'm broke.
around.
I never thought I'd ever be buying health potions. This is awesome. Ah, yes, the ubiquitous crystal. Whoa, good. I'm glad. Come on, food ration. No! You know, that's a very good point. I never think to do that, but yeah, sacrificing the DPS. I mean, there's something to be said about being able to face tank everything, though. I can see why that would be appealing. Yeah, it makes it a lot more interesting, that's for sure. That's right. Take my glass shards. That's enough out of you. And I don't know, in a lot of like tactical games, I always opt towards the the area control, kind of like the environmental control kind of characters. It's a lot more interesting. You kind of like, you know, try to control the battlefield. And I mean, it kind of, there's an element to that in ARPGs too. Maybe not apples to apples, of course, but... That's what I thought. You know, actually, I did a lot better than I thought I would. Alright, let's see what we got. Tarnished Mace. Not even close. Chest armor I'll take. I got a lovely skull. I'm sure he was a nice guy. Huh. Offhands are incredibly powerful. Because usually they just stack up a lot of benefits. Yeah. So the amount of damage I'm taking, I'm kind of leaning a little bit heavier on a lifesteal, because I can imagine that would be a lot of 2+. Yeah, I know, right? But I mean, that's just kind of the luck of it. Like, that kind of fortune won't last forever. I hope. No! That's not what I want. Ow. Which on the other side, maybe lifesteal would be building up a lot of bad habits for me, because I'd constantly be gaining health until something just does so much damage. Swell. I got a bone. Cool. Devotion points. I will look at that later, because I have no idea which direction I'm going. Alright, I leveled. Speaking of which, this is not doing it for me. Piercing damage. Continues Dispense continuous volleys. Now that's what we're talking about. In fact, we're going to go right toward it, because that sounds incredibly powerful. Which, maybe it's not as interesting to just be cranking up stats, but, you know, here we are. The day is still young. Yeah. Alright, I have already cleansed this place. I see your armor and I raise you a knife. Alright, I gotta make one mild modification or else I will die. I'm gonna put my freaking health and potion here. So I have better access to it. Hell yeah, great work. Woo! Functional adult right here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, shoot, you beat me. I still haven't done that. But I will attest to that it's clean. Yeah, I hear ya. I mean, there's always so much stuff to do. Have you tried that one yet? Or are you doing that this weekend? You know, actually, you know, after a glass of whiskey or two, I'm pretty much on fire. Okay, alright. Are we talking like a, yeah. Is it kind of like Valheim? Well, actually, I remember you didn't quite care for that game. It's not? I don't know how I feel about that. Well, actually, no. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh, I'm sure you're probably not even out of the tutorial yet. You know, I'm noticing piercing doesn't do a lot of piercing. It's over? As in the World Series is over? And who's we? Like what team? Oh, okay. Yeah, that is not the we I was anticipating. Nice. I bet you're pretty freaking hype. Oh, is this a different cave? No, that's the same cave I would probably die in. You know, maybe one more level and I'll give it a shot. Oh, there's a first time for everything. Who the hell would I be? Yeah, I saw that. I booted it up before, or I got the update downloaded before I came in. I was making dinner. Oh, you haven't healed. Don't mind if I... Oh my god, freaking die. God, poison damage is so brutal. Die, you son of a bitch. Yeah. Good times. Papa Nurgle. The Nurgle dog. Alright. Oh, that's cool. What the heck is this? A corrosive Pusquill's tail. Was that like... Oh, it's a mace? Metal? Oh, I'm all over that. Sorry, Axe. You're gonna go. Yeah, that's almost like a unique. Doing a ton of acid damage, poison damage. I mean, we got to vote for poison damage right here. And by vote, I mean an item that does that. Yes, that is a lot to read. This game has a lot to read. So basically, but it's easy to kind of like break down. So, I mean, acid damage, poison damage, that's pretty much standard. The percentage, I haven't actually ever figured out. But it's basically transferring physical damage to the elemental damage. Begothian Shears, I believe, is an ability. And it also gives me skill buffs, like Nidala's Hand, which I don't actually know what it is. Begothian Shears? In fact, let's take a gander. No! That's not what I wanted. Vital Breath. Oh. Oh, here we go. The brawny Begothian was an anomaly of Lithe Nightblaze. His melee dueling activates off default weapon attacks. Oh, it actually, it makes... Yes, it's the dual wield. It looks like it makes individual targets into, like, area of effect, which is strong. As soon as I get this thing, I'm going to start pumping into there. Or is that unwise? Maybe I should get it now, because I have something benefiting from that. But I need a right-click ability. But, here. I've decided. Yeah, 1 point. And then next level, I'll get that. Converge, Nightblade, Nidalia, Dismember. Cool. Actually, this makes it poison damage. So actually, I think there's plenty benefit to making a poison build. Illusion, deflection. In fact, I might actually go that length. Yeah. Yeah. I'm convinced. We're doing a poison build, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, what do we got? Get poisoned! I think that double attack was the, Begothian. Oh, boss, you say? Okay, off. Default. Ton of different procs without having to worry about. Yeah, that's actually, I am a big fan, too. I've noticed, though, that oftentimes the special abilities, the right-click abilities, have their own procs that they synergize with, which are actually really cool. No, the Nightblade Blade is actually a rogue ability. So basically, you know, doing poison, acid, backstabbing, speedy attacks, stuff like that. I mean, one can argue that what I am doing is barbaric. But there is a lot of benefit to a passive abilities. garbage porcupines. Now, oftentimes the enemies are dropping these little items, the polished emerald, frozen hearts. Those could be used to upgrade your weapons. And there's also a little bit later in the game, a rudimentary crafting system, which is pretty interesting. That goes all the way up to top tier stuff. It's how you get the real unique stuff to boost up your character after max level. I can never tell when those flies are dead. Just at some point they disappear. I feel like cranking the poison damage is probably going to be a good start. There we go. I've never felt compelled about fighting a giant, cloud of gnats. Because I can't imagine winning. You need, like, a freaking can of Raid or something. It's like the great mosquito swarm of death. And here we linger. I'm pleased that I can face tank the explosions. That's actually proccing at relatively frequency. I think the ambient swamp sounds are really good in this game, too. Like, it makes it feel very alive. And still slightly menacing. Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of downsides with going into a swamp. It's cold. It's full of very alive, deadly things. I mean, around where I live, we got plenty of, oh goodness, forests that go around. I love going out there, but I can see the appeal of just ambiently enjoying it. And besides, In real life, you can't go after snake people and beat them to death with clubs. Just saying. You know, that's a good comparison. I mean, I'll point out, I'd probably lose. Like some of those like big boa constrictors, those guys are squirrely. It's like they wake up, you know, ready for a fight. I don't think I've ever met a happy-looking snake. It's like, yeah, I have a good life. Alright, I think I'm a little convinced this dagger ability is not doing it for me. Hey, Vox, how you doing? Yes! They wake up and they're looking for me. They see me in the... or they see me from outside the cage. Man, I am super tongue-tied today. They wait for you to go to sleep so they can eat you. Oh, hell yeah. I'm doing all the way. Yeah, remind me, Vox, have you ever played this? In case you're not familiar, a hardcore run is a, basically, I get one death. I will go as far as I can go. Oh, okay. No, I hear ya. Kind of the external thing isn't for everybody. Or, not external, but the top-down view. Blade burst. Spread out from point of attack. Impale all adjacent foes. See, that sounds like what I want. But I think what I want is this. Shadow Strike, blah, blah, blah. Poison damage. This. Huh. It's like a teleport ability. Let's do it. I'm probably going to respec. Yeah, I get you. And especially, like, it encourages making builds and stuff, which isn't everybody's forte. You know, it really behooved me to equip the skill that I just invested points into. There we go. Let's try that. Ha! Oh, it's like a teleport attack. That's kind of cool. Ha! Mix that with a bunch of poison and area effect. That'll be awesome. I'll have to look to see what a class has like aura abilities. I'm getting kind of loaded up on stuff though. 18 to 24 is really good. Yeah, I'm not looking for cold damage. Let's do cunning again. Cunningness. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking so deeply in like the stats of all this early level stuff. I think it's just habit. I feel like equipment passes through way too fast in the early game to really get invested in a particular item. Well, that certainly has that crunch I was looking for. Oh boy, it also has the ability to most likely get me killed. I wonder if I can use it to get out of danger. I cannot. There's no risk without, or there's no reward without risk. Oh, found a campsite. Or a men here. It's true. I mean, unfortunately, in that event, basically it just means that the enemies come ad infinitum. Hey, the heartbeat, you can chill. I healed. Let's get this guy. I'll use it as long as I have it.
I can't carry it.
As it turns out, my inventory's full. Alright, we're ready. Backpack hero, here we come. There, see, I can carry lots more. Let's go back. I mean, I'm telling you, like, unless you're sick, I mean, you have invested a lot into Diablo, let me tell you.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that
Doom's
you've
a-coming.
dealt with the source?
I have killed the reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
I like the ambiguative.
I need some
or-
time to
yeah.
plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison.
I will speak to them. But yeah, I like how Bourbon was straight up just like, oh yeah, talk to the gate guard and he should let you in. It's like, yeah, he might not. I hear you've been cleaning up out in the lower crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'd need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back. And if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharos, Julius, and Negan, for instance. Used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire, now nothing more than shambling fiends, stalking the waste swamplands of the Whitemire. Slaughter them all. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be, and I'll give you some more iron from my stash. I'll put them down. That's a man with a motivation for revenge. Oh wait, I should probably sell some of my stuff.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Don't need that. one of the benefits of getting into the main town is I have technically unlocked... Whoa. I have unlocked the stash, so I don't have to carry all this crap.
Iron well spent.
Alright, you gonna let me in? The captain says you're good to go, so don't start any trouble. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'll be damned. You really came through for me. The rift took me back to Devil's Crossing, just like you promised. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. Thanks. He gave me some coin. He gave me some scrap. Badass. Sorry, you? I'm sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Whitemire, keep an eye out for my brother. Who is he? His name is Milton. Milton Hart. Was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. He always had a penchant for heroics. But it's been weeks, and we have not heard from him. I dread to think he may have become one of the dead. He's always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it might be preserving him in undeath. I wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? We last saw each other at Sodden Hollow in Whitemire, so I'm afraid he's still out there. We'll do what must be done. Okay. Hey, Stash Man.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Very straightforward. What was the hotkey to go straight to my inventory? Is it shift click? Yeah, there we go. Boom.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Alright, we got the respec lady. Hello.
Greetings, child. I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator then?
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
You mentioned spiritual guidance?
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Okay, thank you. I very much appreciate that.
What troubles you?
Alright, I don't want this. Boom. Okay.
Stay strong.
And then, go for a little more physique. I will go for... Got 3 points. Wait, I undid those. Son of a gun. 3 points there.
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
How do I confirm? Okay.
Farewell.
There we go. Cool, I got 3 points there. Awesome. Let's do that poison damage. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to be ripping through enemies pretty fast now. Should I talk to all those who deserve talking to? I believe I did. No, not yet.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
The captain said you wanted to speak with me?
Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There is something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Wait, what?
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs. Probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that, with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Aether crystals? Like these?
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3... Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more
Nice.
aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
I think we're done here.
Ah, we've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwich Estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
You lost your apprentice?
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
I'll keep an eye out. Alright. Getting as much questing done as I can. Boom.
The captain send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
Where can I find it? Wait, why not just lower a bucket into a river?
Have you seen the bodies floating out there? Surface water around here is rank with disease and decay. Our only hope is the well. Now, you can get some scrap, or do I have to settle for sass?
Where can I find it?
Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
Get you scrap you need.
Did you get the scrap? Search the ruined...
Wait, how much scrap do I need? Oh, you know what? It's in my inventory, so I couldn't.
Got something you need stashed?
Boom.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First glass is on me.
Glad I could help.
Well, good news is, I got the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like a sewer. Only about a tenfold worse. Well, I haven't smelled something this rotten since...
Since when?
since I've cleared out a den of slith, ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it.
How do I get to the cave?
This key'll open the cellar in the
Sewer
shack
drinks.
behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the Slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
I'll take care of the Slith. That's kind of cool how they have an entire quest dedicated to, or I'm sorry, not a quest, that they have these reptile people who just like seem to subsist on poison. There we go. Which, okay, downside, if I'm making a poison build, I feel like I'm not going to be particularly strong against these guys. But, you know what, here we are, and they're going to die. Well, good start. There's a lot of oomph in those attacks. That pleases me. Boom. Alright, I'm still taking a lot of hits, though. I need to start finding better armor. Alright, I wonder if a good strategy is to go out with my teleporting ability and like get the guys on the outskirts so that I'm constantly like pattering around the outside of them. We'll try that. See if that's a good strat. Alright, this ain't so bad. We gotta do that. We're getting rid of yellows, folks. We're getting nothing but green from here on out. I'm of course referencing the rarity scale for those who are not familiar with the game. Looks like we got some infighting. Always giant spiders. Like, it's not a fantasy game without them, really. Whoa! Now that'll be enough of that, sir. I hope you guys like drinking out of a sewer, because that's basically all you got down here. A swift kick. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever turned the music back up. There. Let's get a little extra here. Boom. Just so that it's not only me having it quietly going into my ears. You all can enjoy this too. I mean, mostly it's just ambient, though, which is nice. Get those sweet sounds of your Zen sewer. Whoa! Jiminy crickets! Yeah, these spiders hit like a freaking truck. That was close. Jeez. I'm sorry I made fun of your home. I won't do it again. Oh, that's a problem. What have I done? Ah! Yeah, okay. Jeez. Gotta get these shooty guys. Man, that was hairy. Yeah, see, the problem is I broke down the door and they all just kind of swarmed in. So I was dealing with far more than I feel like I should have been. Yeah, I do gotta be, like, extra careful. This is a, this can get real dangerous real fast. Gotta pick our targets. Tactical level. Ah! I guess the one thing I don't have is poison resist. You can really stand to get some of that. Okay. Well, that worked out. I think that area of effect attack, I should crank some points into that. That is super good. Oh boy. I mean, I guess this early in the game, green items, which is rare items, are a kind of rare, and usually only drop by bosses. That's what I thought. Got some mutagenic ichor. Gonna put that in my next breakfast. Boom. So what games are you guys excited for lately? I mean, I'm mostly excited for updates, but kind of like this game's getting its update eventually. There's a couple card games out there that I'm excited for. But yeah, like new releases. I know Christmas is coming up, and that's usually when all the new big stuff comes out. Oh good, the Corruptor. I think this is the big matriarch lady. Boy, am I not doing a lot of damage to her. I guess she's super resistant to poison. Whoa. Did I win? Oh no, that was just a oh yes I did. That was the boss. Alright, Tunic of Blood. What is this? Oh, I need more spirit. Well, easy enough. I guess one more level and I'll be able to equip it. Yeah, there's it's kind of cool that there's only really 3 stats, but it's pretty damning that you can't actually, when you're actually short a stat. Offer. There we go. These are devotion shrines. There's an entire other tree of abilities that I haven't even started looking at, but they add to your power quite a bit as well. They give you passive abilities, like when you swing your normal attack, say, or use one of your abilities, it unleashes a secondary attack, which is kind of cool. Look, shooter, stop. There. I think I'm just always hovering around 300 hit points, like, no matter what. At this rate, I'm probably going to die very spectacularly. You know what? Why am I walking? I have, like, an instant portal. Where's the truck? Why is I walking?
Any luck clearing out those sliths? People are starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it'll melt your guts before they just rush me and take it.
I've taken care of it.
Well done. Once I pump out the remaining poisoned water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking. I'll make sure to let people here know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful that they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines. One more thing. Take my rucksack. Useful for hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
Thank you. Glad to be of help. And this is a big deal because I literally just got an additional inventory bag. Just more space to haul my crap. Ooh, hello. Obviously I want this. Increase health regeneration and increase armor. That's too good to not take up. Oh good, more bourbon. Hello, bourbon.
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both Kasparov and Barnabas. You're a real asset to this community.
Thank you.
One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwitch Village to the north, past the swamps of Whitemire. There must be a reason why. Perhaps the ethereal behind these attacks is there. We can't know for sure without investigating deeper.
How can I help?
You've proven yourself quite resourceful thus far. Your ability to secure rift gates for human use could be a turning point in our situation. With all the activity around Burwitch, there's bound to be a rift gate. If you can capture it, that will give us a solid foothold in the area.
How do I get to Burwitch?
Follow the road north through Whitemire. Though in the current state of things, you will likely have to leave the road behind well before you reach the village. Keep pressing north and you will eventually reach the outskirts of Burwitch. It's surrounded by a palisade wall, so you will have to find a way inside. Once you've secured the rift gate, return to Devil's Crossing.
I'm ready. All right. Now onwards towards the wild, to the Whitemire. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever went to my stash. Oh well. I'll get it on the next run. It looks like we got a long jog ahead of us. You come to me, Hound? That's what I thought. All right. All right, what is this level having? Oh, yeah, this is my secondary ability. Now, I do not know which subclass I want. Like, who would carry a bunch of poison damage? I would guess the Necromancer. Let's take a look. Fake Diablo? You mean better Diablo? How you doing, Baron? You got Summon Blight Fiend? I mean, that would be cool. Would we go? Drain Essence? Ooh, you know what? If I wanted a Vitality build, future reference, it's probably going to be Necromancer. But this ain't it. Undo class. Let's see. Shaman, you got poison abilities? I'm trying to make a poison assassin build. But I need to find the secondary class that has poison abilities. Occultist? Ooh, yeah, maybe. Summoned one of the infinite eyes of Dreeg, a great guardian of the hidden realm. The eye quickly speeds towards target and detonates itself. And it's like a poison ranged attack. That's really cool. Curse of Frailty? No. The Blood of Dreeg? Basically anything Dreeg, it would seem. Oh, interesting. It's like a heal and a poison retaliation. I think it might be a cultist. I think it might be a cultist. Yeah, it's not going to be the Inquisitor. Oathkeeper? Nah. It's not the Shaman. Arcanist? Just on the off chance? No. Soldier? No. Occultist it is! Congratulations. Let's get our Dreeg ability. Yeah, for a Baron, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game, but it is fantastic. Undeniably so. Let me crank this. But Dreeg it up, yeah. I'm going for those poison abilities. I think a shooty poison ability is going to take me pretty far. Let's see Dreeg's eye. Ah! But yeah, this is a hardcore run, so basically if I die, it's done and over. This character will be deleted. It is on the harder difficulty. I am somewhat familiar with this game, but not in this class, so I'm still learning as I go. I've never made a poison build before. I have a plan with how far I'm going to go, assuming I beat the game. It might take a few tries, I don't know. But we'll see how far we go and make those decisions. You know what I didn't do is try out my ability. We're saved. I mean, I guess the poison over time's nice. It's once again, those early abilities just don't have the oomph I'm looking for. Like, where's the boom? My god, boom. Yeah, this game is pretty notorious for suddenly giving you a ton of damage. I mean, it may have nothing to do with the fact that I have not done much of anything to focus on defenses. In fact, that jacket's probably the first step in the right direction. Oh yeah, once we kill this horde, I got a, one thing you guys might find interesting about this. Yeah, one cool thing about this game is with the classes, they create combinations. So now I'm a witch hunter, whereas like a assassin versus like necromancer would be something else. Yeah, but it's enhanced because I get different tabs. I get all these. You know, in Diablo 2, I'll tell you, these two things were like two different abilities, or were two different screens. You had the book, and then you had the bag. Now, I'll point out this was made by the same company that made Titan Quest, which is yet another fantastic ARPG. Hellenistic, I mean, you're basically a Greek going through Greek mythology until you're going through other mythologies. It's kind of funny with one of the later expansions, you become like, you can be a Odin worshipping Greek guy. It's like, you know, you met the Hellenistic gods. Why would you be a Nordic? Oi. Oh, yeah, we got bandits. You know what? Let's do this. So my 2 ability. I don't really need mana potions yet. So I will burn down that bridge when I get to it. But I will say, I will not contest, Diablo 2 is pretty much the progenitor of these kind of ARPG games, but, or Diablo 1 specifically. But, yeah, it's really good, but it has been improved upon, very much so, in these later years. And the nostalgia gargles can only take you so far. Hello. Please, stay your weapon, stranger. We're no outlaws. We were captured and put to work here in the mine. I hope you're here just to set us free. You're slaves here? So it would seem, and nothing is worse than a rover than being confined. We're part of a rover band. I don't know why they don't capitalize that. Band that set up camp in a secluded part of Whitemire, hoping to avoid trouble, but trouble found us anyway. They captured 4 of us, but young Larkin and 2 other men who were here already died of overwork. They just left their bodies down here with us. Rovers follow the path of peace, but I can't help but the world is a better place since you set those outlaws to meet their judgment. I can get you to Devil's Crossing using a rift gate. A rift gate? Curious. I thank you for your kind offer, but we should return to our people out in the swamp. That is our path. Very well. We will spread word of your deed. Should you ever find yourself in the company of rovers, you will always find a place beside our fire. Oh, cool. I found the obligatory gypsy group. Which they seem goofy now, but much later on, they got a pretty cool, like, deep lore story. Like, the amount of detail and lore, like, they really went ham with just kind of like the world building. And they also maintain a very pleasant use of electric guitar. Ah, I see. You just got dreeged. This heavy armor guys leave something to be desired. Okay, yeah. Man, do I not have that armor penetration yet. Please stop shooting me. I mean, I do suppose I'm using a lot of poison abilities on the undead, and that does not seem like it's particularly effective. Did I do it? Did I win? Haha! Alright. Let's explore the Whitemire. Alright, let's rock. There's another big thing this game has that Diablo 2 doesn't. If you look here, boom, check it out. Loot filter. Loot filter. And you can get like down to the granularity of what you want to find. I've already just got rid of my, you know, rares and uncommon, or my commons and uncommons. It doesn't have the granularity part? I feel like that's kind of an oversight. Like, of all games, I would kind of expect Diablo 4 to have something like that. Now, mind you, I never used the granularity part. Oh, yeah. Which is kind of neat. I guess they're not, like, denying you access in case you want to, like, change your build or, like, might serendipitously find something interesting to change it up. But I don't know. I feel like people who play D4 and games like that just kind of have, like, a character in mind and go with that. Yeah, I very much agree with that. Like, there's a point where money becomes not an object. I understand you guys are very quick. Whoa! That guy hit hard. Get dreeged, son! They do have a battle pass. They do have a battle pass. Wait, they made it ridiculous? How'd they make it ridiculous? Like it's rare, hard to find, or that you have a ton, or everything is expected? Oh, yeah. But I mean, basically the game's an MMO, so you're pretty much expected to get all of the money forever and farm it. Did you hear about a Blizzard shenanigans with the Battle Pass nonsense? Like, they put the button to buy it right next to the map? Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, your cursor defaults to, and you also it was an accident, my ass. Is that why they didn't refund it? Like, that's the kind of shady shit that's like, you know, that's probably gonna end up killing that company eventually. Sooner rather than later. Oh yeah, that was a big deal. Like the button automatically had them buy the battle pass, and then when people asked for a refund saying they didn't mean to buy it, they said no, they don't get it. You know, it's actually WoW has been gaining a lot of traction. Like a little confession, I used to play WoW since the day it came out. Like I was huge into it for a long time. I mean, I guess that kind of ages me, too. You know, yeah. I would actually go so far to say it was really good all the way up and past the part with the undead and the Lich King and all that. But everything, Cataclysm is the expansion that killed it for me. I couldn't do it. Like, they made everything into instances and... Nah. Like, I thought Burning Crusade was really cool, and I mean, I stayed up for its launch. Like, early on, the old raids were amazing. Well, you say it's a feat. I mean, yeah, they were the progenitor of it, but now people do it as part of the course. Whoops. I mean, EverQuest was doing it a lot longer than a World of Warcraft. In fact, I'm pretty sure EverQuest is still doing it. Ah. See, that was something my dad played once upon a time. Like, he's a gamer as well, but he has very different taste than I do. That's what I thought. Well, I got XP. The Conjuring Bone? You don't say. What the hell am I gonna do with that? Ah! Cheers! How you doing? No kidding. That's kind of crazy. She plays EverQuest 2. That's insane. Just the fact that it's still popular. I mean, there's so much content for it. I guess you get your money's worth. For damn sure. So what are you drinking? You doing whiskey tonight? Oh. Oh, hell yeah. You know, I might be due for a glass of something. I haven't actually drank in like, I don't know, 2 months. Ah, hell. Couldn't help but notice that there's a poison guy, sir. Dreeg! Ow. Everything hurts! Wait, what's EverQuest Landmark? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Whoa! Whoa! Buddy, let's calm down. Does everybody really need all these crazy ranged attacks? I mean, honestly. My sneak attack ability is really good. Hell yeah. Get wrecked. Alright, see what we got. I got a gun, a shield, a stick. We're saved. Oh well, I got XP. Let's see. Let me do that. Alongside plans for EverQuest Next, about a decade ago, is going to be... No shit. You know, that's not the only company I've heard that wanted to make like an alongside sort of thing. I mean, Deep Rock Galactic's currently doing it. I mean... Didn't, I keep wanting to say No Man's Sky, but that's wrong. Star Citizen want to do something like that, like make an alongside game. EVE Online, I believe, wanted to do that, but I don't know if anybody succeeded. I would be interested to find a, to hear about a success story for that. Oh, here we go. Jesus. Alright, 37, Pierce Cold, Shadow Slow. Oh, yeah. Alright, we got Power Pants. Aggressive patchwork leggings of heroism. I'm gonna hold on to that. What level am I? 12? Nice. Squadron 42. I mean, I'll point out, Star Citizen has been in the refining phase for the last, like, 20 years. I mean, they refined the shit out of it. They refined a whole bunch of brand new ships into the game, too. Is it still buggy? I mean, that's kind of insane. You figure after all this time, they at least work some kinks out. That is a huge game. Kind of one of the reasons why I moved away from Destiny 2. Like, I don't think I've ever filled a terabyte hard drive before I played that game. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, 2 hardwired side by side and overclocked. Hell yeah. But here's an idea. Let's come out with river missions. Yeah. They wrecked it? In your mind, how did they wreck it? Because I only got so far into that game. I never got into the mega late game. Oh, no! I'm dead! Oh, shit. I look away from the screen for 1 second. Oh, my God. Oh. That's rough. That is rough. Yep, you're dead. Witch Hunter, no more. Oh, man. You know, it's okay. Hey, we might be repeating some content, but we got plan B. We got a plan B. I'm going to start a new character. And this one, actually, no, let's keep the list of dead characters. These are all my successful characters, none of them hardcore. Yeah, I know. Especially in this game. Unbelievable. So let's try one more time. I think we're going to need a name. What's this guy's name? We need, like, Chaos Cultist. That's the name. That's what I'm aiming for this one. We're going for a mage. Or should we do Lifesteal? Nah, you know what? We're doing Lifesteal. His name is Vlad. He's a vampire. I capitalized the L. We're saved. Okay. Ah, brutal. You guys want to see the intro? I could skip it. Man, that was brutal. Oh, that's garbage. Actually, I'm a big fan of the book. I've not seen the TV show, though. Good Omens. Yeah.
Still drawing breath,
That's a
I
shame.
see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll get. You were possessed. So we, strung. He's,
Alright. So we're going a vitality damage this time. Not sure whether we're going melee or shooting. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bourbon.
You're not looking too bad. The bodies of the dead are rising again, and you will need to fight your way through.
On it. Speed run! Yes, that's gonna be my aim. We're gonna start out as kind of a spellcaster. But, you know, I kind of expected the undead here. Where you at? There we go. And then from the occultist, we'll see kind of which way we want to go. That was a very ignominious end. Hey, look, I made fun of the fact that there were no undead here, but now there's a lot of undead. Like, a lot of undead. I might do one-handed, like, wands or weapon, and then a, maybe, like, offhands, like books and stuff. I've seen a lot of cool offhands. Alright. Gotta do this switch. I don't need this. this. There. Oh. That death kind of stings. It's just punishing me. Or it punished me for looking away, I should say. Just a bad place, bad time. I blinked and died. That's kind of cool. Last time I started with a torch. Sounds like I have a dagger. Maybe a cultist necromancer might be a good one if I'm doing vitality damage. But maybe not a summoning build. I've already done that. But who knows? The night's still young. Alright, cultist, tropic, something, 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 toggled. Chaos damage is good. Oh, cool. So this is like linked to my weapon attacks. Sigil of consumption and bloody pox. I do love me a bloody pox. Shunned even by many occultists for the prolonged suffering it inflicts. Abhorrent curse. I mean, that sounds amazing. Yeah, let's get us a bloody pox. We're going over here. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. I don't want that. Here and here. These two abilities. I mean, maybe that's not nearly as shooty as I was anticipating, but who knows? Maybe I could be like an aura cloud casting guy, but we're definitely going to want spirit. We're going for mage. I'll take this. 40 armor ain't nothing. A blunderbuss? You know what? Nah. Woo! You do love that Johnny Walker. Let's not die a second time. Oh, back to the great swords. Maybe I should start thinking a little heavier on the defensive aspect. You know, focus a little more on armor and a little less into a, you know, just attacks and weapons. Maybe spend some of my hard-earned coin on it. Okay, that's it. I will go two-handed, or one-handed weapon, but until then, I need a real weapon. Much smoother. go. There's a gun. That's nice. Destiny 2. Destiny was initially... Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, I got past that original part that you said you stopped. But I mean, it got pretty good. See, I only got as far as Mars, though. So, like, I didn't see a lot of this stuff. And maybe I didn't see when it got ruined. Maybe I jumped ship at the exact right time. And I don't know, like, I have a hard time getting into MMOs these days anyway. Just mainly because I gotta kind of be in a multiplayer mood when I do the multiplayer stuff, you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't find that in the last one. Yeah, let's go back into what we were doing here. Bloody pox it is. I mean, I kind of want a rifle, or a sword, but... Huh. I mean, it's cool that it spreads to enemies. Do I put it on an area, or... That's right, bleed. Bleed! Yeah, that's a good point. Although, did the first Destiny have the same thing where it was straight up a, nice. Like it starts off kind of, you know, slow and like lame, and then it only gets better after more updates and expansions? Like it's built with almost as if they have a, I don't know, the future in mind. Like, the beginning doesn't need to be good. Their mindset being. Get bloody poxed. Hear that? You're all bloody poxed. See, that's the ability I was looking for. This is nice. That's the area of effect I like. The base concept. Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, I really agree with that. I mean, the first Borderlands was nice. Borderlands 2 mechanically was a good game, but I don't know. I'm over it. I feel like the Borderlands franchise has ran its course. Didn't they do a Borderlands Telltale game? Kind of like one of those adventures. That's right, you're bleeding, sir. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, well, people like a lot of things. Tales of the Borderland, right. I don't know, maybe Borderlands as a, you know, point and click adventure would be cool. Like, I feel like that would have a place for, you know, all that comedy. Maybe they'd be able to, you know, play around with it a little bit. Level. Physique. Well, don't mind if I do. Thank you for the health, sir. But speaking of which, it's been a good long time since I've delved into a good point-and-click adventure. Like, sometimes I think I don't have the constitution for that, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Yuppie Psycho. That's not a point-and-click adventure. I mean, you showed me that one. It does look really cool. Actually, maybe it is a point-and-click adventure. I don't even know. Backpack battles? Yeah, I've been looking into that. Yeah, it seems like almost like a competitive card game kind of thing. Although I do get really competitive to the point where I was just like, I'm frothing from the mouth. It's like, I'm done with this. I'm never playing it again. And then naturally, I'm playing it the next day. Eat bloody pox! Let's go make that stronger. We're gonna toggle this. Cool. Good, now we're just stronger. Isn't Backpack Battle still kind of in early access? Like, they only got like 2 characters, a handful of items. You know, some synergies. Ah, yeah. See, it may be somewhat unpopular, but I'm kind of hard-pressed to, like, lean into early access games. I mean, there are exceptions, of course, and, you know, I'm not above changing my mind, but I don't know. Maybe a case could be said. If you guys, like, would desperately want a particular kind of stream, I'd be able to probably accommodate. Yeah, that's true, but, you know, back to the frothing from the mouth sort of thing. It's like, could we still be friends if I fail as bad as I suspect I would? I feel Risk of Rain's a little bit different. Like, you're only playing against a computer for that. And then, like, you know, that's more of a you're suffering together kind of thing. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've super been into anything competitive. Yeah? Well, it's because the computer literally... Yeah. I mean, I got that achievement too. But the computer literally cheats. Like, it's fundamentally designed for you to lose against. Roofed gate, sure. You know, in roguelike games, I think it's a little presumptuous to have that being an achievement that you died a lot. It's just like, look, I understand that I'm playing this game a lot. Like, do you really need a metric for that? Like, I understand having a, you beat the first level kind of achievement, because that tells the developers how far people are getting. But I don't know. Oh, I like me this bloody pox. This is awesome. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, is a developer really a, yeah, that's true. But then again, I mean, like, I think there's only one game I've ever heard of you, really worrying about achievements about. Other than that, it's just kind of frivolous. You'll beat it when you beat it. No, I'm talking about a Warframe. You know, the MMO you beat. Yeah. 4 and 2. I mean, you know, it's not terrible. Oh, 12. Yeah, sorry, I said 2. I think I'm gonna max out these 2 abilities. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, there is no other game that I've ever seen you try to max out the achievements. Hell, you decided that Dark Souls 1 was a game that you were done when you found the boss that you wanted to beat. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. In fact, I would go so far as to say I would be foolish to say so. Ow. Pharos the Rotted. Stamina. Thank you.
My inventory can't carry anymore.
Oh, nice. Man, this is a long game. Get rid of some of this crap. I don't need any commons. Who do you take me for? Commons? Ah. Those are for provincials. I mean, let's be fair. It's canonically, it is a medical condition. I mean, medical condition if you were a volcano. Oh yeah, rip them up. Disease! Yeah! You got the ceaseless discharge? Yes. I'm the proprietor of the Bloodpox. Apparently, they consider it a curse, but I think a disease is just a disease. I can't tell what's winning, the disease or me. Okay. That was amazingly room clearing. I think I just found a broken ability. Good lord. We'll see how far this carries me. Boom. I like me levels. Let's keep cranking this. Disease! Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Every time it hits for damage, it procs my to hit ability. The Reanimator! Couldn't help but notice that the disease is not spreading to my liking. Disease!
It's only the beginning.
Yeah. Awesome. So I got me an offhand. Fire, Aether, Burn. I don't think any of that is good for me, but the poison resistance is nice. I will replace that probably at the first opportunity. Let's do some cunning. And then some spirit. Resistance. Yeah. Always go for the resistances. And by always, I mean sometimes. Good enough. Okay. Disease! There we go. Easy enough. Let's cut out the comments. Yes, loot filter. I just used it. You do not need to teach me about it. Tutorials, am I right? Treat me like I don't know things. Oh, that ability's so good. I don't know why I would ever try to not be a spellcaster. I mean, for real. Look, just spread that shit around. Hell yeah. The pox take ya. Oh no, it's becoming too virulent. It's killing things before it spreads. It's a very quiet death. Man, I got high hopes for this run. Go ahead and do your thing. Alright, maybe that was a little excessive. Yeah, spread! Spread! Crowd control for the win. Yeah, I don't even know what the dangerous domain is. It's get slowed and minus attack speed. Alright. It's okay, just disease. Pestilent Hoarder! Whoa! Hot damn. I was literally down to like 3 hit points. That was insane. We're just gonna mana this guy. That's right, play keep away. That takes me some vital essence. I can do this all day. Please. There we go. I cannot face tank this guy. He is so dangerous. Is he vitality resistant, do you think? He's missing a lot. That's a plus. I mean, I guess it's hard to hit things when your eyes are weeping bile. Or something along those lines. Alright, what do we got? He did not drop the poison thing, which, I mean, is fine, I guess. I'm not doing poison. You know, a shield might be okay. High physique. Maybe let's aspire to that. Nothing else looks good. Let's level up. I mean, obviously, more disease. Let's boost this so make my regular hits hit harder. Then I get, it's what, Solaleel's Witchfire. Consecrated Blade. Consuming Chaos damage. Huh. Maybe Vitality Chaos would be a good combo. I don't know. We'll see what I get. Hey, what's up, Duck? Not a poison? Not a poison? We have already lost one hardcore run. That was my poison ability. Yeah, you're right. I, like, blinked and immediately died. Yeah. I mean, I learned a hard lesson there. We got pretty far. We were like 2 hours in. And then I made the audacious problem of looking at chat at the wrong time. But it was okay. This current run is my disease run. Basically, I am the walking contagion. I'm doing vitality damage, but I got something called the blood pox, which is amazing. It's great for a group. So you like infect one person, they infect everything around them. I got high hopes for this character. Have you ever seen this one, Duck? Ah, well, this is an incredibly good game. I mean, it's damn near 10 years old, but yeah, it's like, I think it's better than Diablo. The music is incredibly reminiscent to Diablo, but I mean, let's be honest, this guy's just sitting and strumming chords. But the setting's really cool. It has a ton of lore to dive into. It's like kind of a, I don't know, pseudo-colonial, like witch hunter, like Van Helsing time period sort of thing. They got guns, but you know, it's still kind of a feudal society. But this one's a post-apocalypse. They have something called the Ethereals that took over the world. That's true, but unfortunately, in my mind, that's about all it's got. And nostalgia can only really take you so far. Disease! Yeah. Well, fun fact, this is a ethereal starting with an A. I don't know if that's relevant, but... I mean, it's the same word, but an A before the E. Yeah. But I got a plan. It's been slightly dashed, but with the map, we go here. This is the main game. So the first game, I'm going to be doing the main game, right? And then after that... the New Game Plus is going to be going through the expansion area, which I've never actually done myself. That's going to be my hopes. That's going to be like what I consider a completed hardcore character, is going through the main game and New Game Plus without a, you know, dying because it's hardcore. That's right. I just diseased mosquitoes. How do you frickin' like it? It's like, well, I didn't mean to hit their frickin' you know, disease party, but I thought I'd throw mine into the mix. Turns out I won. Sacrificial Knife of the Void. I so love the name of that. Not nearly as good as I thought it would be, though. Disquesos. Disquitos.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source? A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could...
Alright, I hope you don't mind if I speed through the dialogue a little bit, hey, Duck. I've already seen it. Oh, well, we've all already seen it. Very briefly. And once we get past the point that I was before, then we'll be able to listen to it again.
Riftgate. You don't remember anything, do you? You'll be looking... Did you bring back excellent? We've been... I have to say,
A creature! A creature... lingers.
The captain send you over? Search the room. Did you get the scrap? Perfect. Well, good, since I've cleared this.
Boom.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I mean, let's buy one of these back. Put this on your head and sell this. Oh, not yet. One more level. Well, I already got rings. Wonder when that happened. Hold on to the resistances. I've learned my lesson on the last run. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on my defenses. Or resistances, at least. Alright, what do I got? Nothing. Nothing I want.
Iron well spent.
It's kind of cool. The currency in this game, it's not gold or silver. It's literally just iron coins. Because I guess they consider that the most valuable.
Safe storage, no questions.
I got questions for you, sir. Go over that. Alright, see how fast we can get through the sewers. Actually, is it even the sewers, or is it a reservoir? Hey, maybe I guess they're just tunnels. Alacrity. Disease. Oh, you know what? I can level up. Almost maxed. There we go. I am maxed. I wonder if they're keeping themselves perpetually diseased too. Like if one guy has it wear off, but the guy next to him has an earlier thing, would he reinfect the guy next to him? There. Just like a pet Bill, I'm just going to very decidedly not fight my enemies. No ray tracing. Oh yeah, it might be in there. I might have accidentally turned it off, or maybe it's not on default. I said disease. There we go. Yeah. Room cleared. Let's take a peek at that. Options, video. Yeah, you're right. No ray tracing. Oh, well. Look, I understand we got biases in the modern age, but this was from a simpler time. The rays weren't traced. They were fully drawn in. Yeah, they're kind of like big blobs of flesh. They're supposed to be like, you know, you took a corpse or a person or a soul or something, and then you just congealed them into a mass and then filled it with a brain. Oh, that's kind of cool. The corpse remains diseased for a while. Wait, did I not level up? What? Yeah, I'm gonna try that too. Once I get to it. Yeah, I know. I mean, if you really think about it, that's like a primo farm meat right there. Like, you just got 2 giant turkey breasts and then a absolutely no dark meat. There's no legs, there's no wings, there's not even a thigh. It's just 2 turkey breasts, the size of a dinner plate. No, but you're right. I mean, unless it's like one giant, you know, rib cage or skull. And maybe you crack it open like a melon. Bone deep. This is my revenge on those spiders almost killing me. Come on. Oh, come on now. That was the camera kind of being a dick to me. Yeah, unlike my last character, this guy, I want crowds. Crowds are great. Just tear them up. I'm struggling far less than I was. Yes. I'm pretty sure you can charge money for that too. Oh no! That web ability is horrifying. Yeah, disease. I wonder how far this ability will take me. Like, is this going to be super powerful all the way to the end of the game? Will it be largely forgotten? We don't know. Oh, it's got eerie quiet. It's not a very good anti-boss weapon, though. I think that's something I need to invest some points into later down the road. There's something with, like, a lot of oomph. It's taken the world by storm. They call me Typhoid Fever. Maybe you've heard of me. Wow, you totally avoided getting disease. Oh, that one's gonna be brutal. Let's clear it first. So this thing I'm pointing at, or I pointed at, right here, this is a totem. It'll summon a lot of very powerful enemies, but it'll drop a lot of good loot. So I am anticipating. What are we up against? Okay, maybe not as many super enemies as I was thinking. But I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. How about you be diseased, huh? Mr. Rockman? Yeah, okay. Disease! Oh, shit! Run! You know, Palacrix, the ancient... You know, hardcore modes adds a level of tension that I'm just not used to. I like it. Gives me that rush. Ow. Okay, your stun ability, sir, is uncalled for. Yeah. Alright, so these guys drop stuff and the totem drops stuff. So we're laughing. Oh, yeah. Look at me now. Royal jelly, we're saved. Alright, so I got a stick that increases my vitality damage. That's like set. Let's get my physique up so I can equip one of these shields. And good pants. Oh yeah, we got man pants here. Shoulder pads. I like me shoulder pads. It's got good resistances, but less armor. Screw it. Resistance is better. Okay, so I want the bone over the shield. I don't want the shield anymore. Elemental damage. I don't need that. Burn. Don't need it. But the resist and the armor are nice. Oh, I will equip that. These ointments are like one-time buffs that last for, say, how long? 450 seconds, and they give you like a hardcore resistance to something. Which is cool. I guess player level 12. Man, I got a lot of super high-level stuff. Like, look at this. Blade Ward. Physical damage. I mean, that's not amazing, but sure, I'll hold on to that. No, I don't need the damage. Nah. Alright, we're laughing. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Level up. Just wail on him. Yeah, I definitely need something that has like more single target damage. Maybe something that just hits really hard. It don't need to explode. Pierce would be nice. But I am resisting most of the attacks. That's a plus. I say as I'm down to 50% HP. Yeah, okay. Calm down. We're okay. All right. All right, what do we got? We got new shoulder pads. That's actually a lot better. Gloves? That is a lot better. I love me some resistances. I'm insulted that I still have gray boots, of all goddamn things. So can you not shower me with yellow boots? This. I got another stick. I don't need that one. Well, okay. Did I level up twice? That's amazing. Cool, so we're going Necromancer. We got our Vitality Decay. Interesting. Drain Essence. Reaping Strike. Can activate with all default attacks. I mean, that's really good. Yeah, we might do these two. Sure. And 1, 2, 3. 2. Well, okay. And then I'll crank these, and as I'm leveling up, yeah. Wasting. Sweet. I got a whole plethora of abilities. Is that a ranged attack or melee? Does it matter? Do I need to equip the other one? No. Let's teleport back. Alright, we're almost there. I think within the time we'll be able to get to where we were, and then we'll be able to call it from there. That's my hope, at least.
Well done.
Good, I got another bag. These. Whoa. Okay.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
What are you buying?
See you around.
Good, you're back. One of my... You've proved. Follow the road north.
Excellent.
I'll keep your stash safe.
You know, later down the road, I might actually start using these guys.
Keep an eye out.
I mean, just like, they are common enough, and then even a little buff might be helpful. We'll see. We'll get to where we were first before making that decision. Yeah. Oh, did I just go to a dead end? I think I might have. There's something to be said about a good percussion. I mean, nothing gets the blood pumping faster. Alright, that vitality drain's not that great. I do prefer area of effect. You know, they say drums in the deep with like some devastating, you know, aplomb and like, you know, dread and stuff. But why is it never like, you know, bagpipes in the deep? You know, just the echo in the halls, just whirr! There we go. Banjo. What do you think the what do you think the Deep Louisiana Swamps version of a Lord of the Rings would be? Like, I think that would fit just fine. Just like maybe like a little orc culture somewhere. It's just like, hey, town's back the way you came down there. But ding 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 ding. Oh wow, there's a boss here. I will be damned. Oh, this is a channel ability. It's not very good, but it's a channel ability. I suppose I should have read the fine print, huh? Oh wow, there's two bosses? Jeez. Not sold on it. You say easy peasy, but I'm nervous when, you know, something takes more than like 3 hits to die. Whoa, Ancient Heart. Those I recall being incredibly rare. I'm gonna hold on to that. Ooh. Not as good. Much better. I don't have any pets though. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. You never know when that like one death ability is flying your way and that you need to like take 3 steps to the left. I mean, really, it's just safe to be paranoid at all times. I mean, so far my modus operandi is I feel pretty invincible until my disease does not work. I don't know, you almost had the Freudian slip and called him Okra. Yeah, I like how being a ceaseless discharge is a perk. Lord of the Okra. Gumbo thickener for the win. You know, that is definitely a food that people talk up. I do like okra in, like, you know, gumbo and stuff, but I'm not the biggest okra fan. Like, I don't really see the appeal. I don't know how you guys feel about okra. my god, there's another one of those. Totems. Gotta get me wealthy. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I just haven't had good okra. Maybe that's the thing we gotta find. Like, just having it fried really isn't my jam. Oh my god, okay. Disease! Uh-huh. Oh, they're a low level. Lovely. Look, get disease. Come on, Rhagar Stone Crusher. I also like the naming conventions in this game. They are bonkers. Come on, you're supposed to get through your armor.
Can't do that yet.
Boom, whaled him down. Ah, stuff the gang. There's something viscerally enjoyable about looting stuff. We need to be level 14 for these. I might as well put these on. Onward and upward. Oh, and the level up. Yeah, I'm probably going to phase out of this one. That's not great. Let's do... Oh, I don't know. 2. So I can unlock that, and that's about it. Cool. Alright. Well, it does not heal me as much as I thought it would. Right. So I think this game does a really good job of making everything look incredibly bleak. I mean, yes, I guess I am in a swamp, so maybe that's a bad example. But like when you're in the towns and stuff, you freaking bee diseased. Thank you. I actually think they're resistant to a vitality drain. Yeah, once we get later on where it get like the real apocalyptic looking stuff, the game gets real cool, real fast. Yet another cave. That's right, just hemorrhage your blood. I think I'm getting to the point where I don't want yellows anymore. Yeah, let's do it. Cut it out. There you go. Alright, put in the work. Speed run. Oh, lovely hat. This hat's actually a lot better. There you go. Put on a crown. For I am the king. The speed this is seeing along. That was easy. Something. Void Harbinger. That's really good. Vitality damage. Oh, hell yeah. Don't need that. I'll look at that later.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Whoops, I didn't want to do that. There. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It pains me to do so, but I dare say it's time for me to log off. I gotta get ready for bed. I got work in the morning. But I'll be streaming again tomorrow, as you know. I don't quite know which one I'm going to be streaming next, but let's do that. I hope you guys have Feel Snowman, you know. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope to see you tomorrow, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well, folks. Take it easy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Take it easy.